From the lush landscapes of far north Queensland, the Mundraby family is making waves in the tourism industry. Their Indigenous-owned and run tour company combines storytelling, environmental education and cultural experiences.
The idea was around how can we tell a story about our country and run a bit of tourism, and all the foundation of this is around providing employment that'll create change through opportunity.
So we are currently on Trinity Inlet.
Visitors embark on a scenic boat ride from Cairns, learning about the surrounding environment from an Indigenous guide during the short trip across the bay.
This is the nursery for the reef fish, and they stay here long enough to grow big enough to get out there, so they're not eaten by the bigger ones.
On the other side, they're whisked away to a bush block for a traditional welcome. They learn about Indigenous tools.
So these are our shovels, our digging sticks.
Really?
Yep. So when we are digging for our mountain yams and whatnot, these are going to be the follows here.
Body painting.
Represents our footprint on country.
That's pretty cool.
And then safe journey home.
Oh, thank you.
And take a guided walk on traditional country.
So what we do is we use the jablum or the wader-wild vine or the duggle tree to make the shape. Then the paper bark to make the covering.
Today's contingent of North American tourists are impressed.
I learned a lot. I learned about soap. I learned about natural stuff.
The company now employs 22 people and welcomes more than 5,000 guests each year. But the journey has not been without its challenges.
When we first started off, the conversation we had with industry and potential partners is, sounds like a wonderful vision, guys. Good luck with that.
Such lack of support is all too familiar for other Indigenous operators across the country. A parliamentary inquiry has recommended sweeping changes, including the establishment of a First Nations tourism body to capitalise on the growing demand for Indigenous tourism.
Join us for the adventure.
The new body would be separate from the existing taxpayer-funded Tourism Australia and would be modelled on the Western Australia Indigenous Tourism Operators Council, or WATOC.
WATOC works on a lot of development across WA, so developing the Aboriginal tourism sector so it's ready for the international market is one of the things that can learn as a national body gets set up, because at the moment the development across Australia is very minimal, and Western Australia has been leading in this space for around 10 to 12 years now.
Dale Mundraby says it's important Indigenous tourism is supported through a national body.
For us to continue building this great work of employment is having a peak body that helps to support all those challenges that we have.
The federal government says it's considering the report's findings. Christy Sexton-McGrath, ABC News.